Okay, he's not very big, but it's just kind of awesome. And then, as you can probably tell, so little bass, the river is high. And so we are literally fishing up in the woods. I fished through a pocket, and you can tell like there's 2.5 to 3 feet of water all the way up into the trees. And so I wanted to see where it ended. And I get up in here and make one cast where it kind of hit what's going to be a dead end for me. Also a good stopping point for the fish, and I catch one. Now, not big, but it's pretty fun to fish up into the trees, and at some point here the big ones could come up into this kind of spot. So let's talk about fishing high water on the Mississippi River. So there's kind of 2 phases to it. One is as the water's coming up, and then, well, 3 I guess. Water stables and then stabilizes, and then water going down. And what we've had is the water came up real high, stabilized for a day or 2, and then started to drop, and now we're getting more rain, and it's actually at the bottom. It's just about to start going back up again, to come up even higher than what it is right now. As the water's coming up, the fish are usually a day or 2, and this is just my experience with it, a day or 2 behind the water. So you can follow up into the trees like this, but the first day the water's in the trees, the fish aren't there yet. Okay, they're still back wherever they started. They might be moving a tiny bit, but not much. Second, third day after the waters come up, that's when you start going back in further and further and further, looking for those fish. When the water stabilizes up top, that's when you really find them up in the flooded stuff, so up in the trees, everywhere. Then when the water drops, even a 1/2 inch, like immediately when it first starts to drop, they leave. So they exit out, and then you find them in the pockets and the things leading up to it, but not back in. They just disappear really quick. They get nervous about that, it seems like. So where we're at right now, I found some fish out in the pocket, and I expect with water coming up, they're going to move up into here in the next few days, but hopefully that helps you out. Throwing my Mississippi jig around by Creegee. If you want to save 10% on Creegee jigs and tackle, use code HFC10. Just go to CreegeeFishing.com. They've got some awesome stuff. I particularly like their swim jigs and then the little eddy that I throw all the time. So I have one on deck right now. Always have these. Cool. Let's catch some more. Well, on the Mississippi jig by Creegee. That is a big pike. There you go. Very next cast, a not so big pike, but little pike. Okay, this is one of my favorite color patterns too. I don't remember what the exact color is called, but it's black and blue, but that's also got some orange in it. I like having that little extra color, and then I pair with a little swim tail that sort of matches. Ate that thing down there, and he's like hooked way deep down through the head. All right, another little pike, little lure pike. Holy, like a rocket. He took both legs off. probably a pike, but bass can do that too. Gotta be oh my gosh. That is not a pike. That is bad. And a good one. There. Oh my gosh. Got me buried. Still there. Oh my goodness. That is a good one. He came and hit it like a pike would. Came shot across the water. Yeah, I mean, he's 3 1/4. He's not giant, but that's a nice fish right there, so. Cool. Let's get him back. Oh, yeah. He jumped for us at the end there. So it's interesting because the one that took my legs off shot across too, and I thought it was probably just a little pike, but now I'm thinking maybe they found some bass finally. I've only been searching all day long. It's, oh, what time is it? Oh, my watch is dead. Who knows what time it is? Not me. We are. So many pike. Nice. Oh. What the heck? The weirdest looking dude. Oh, sorry, buddy. Now you're gonna be weirder. Come on. Come on. Look at this walleye. Sorry, buddy. I didn't hook him in the eye. I don't know what's going on there, but he has got one bug eye. And he is up real shallow. I'm fishing around. Fishing 2 feet of water here. Nice little walleye, but look at that thing. Look at this walleye. He's got this big old bug eye. Have you seen that before? Let me know if you have. That's pretty wild. It looks pretty infected. It's glassy on that side, and the other side looks good. So interesting. Alrighty. Say goodbye. Clobbered it too, which is wild. Holy crap, there. Catch bass on kind of a slow, skinny one. Got a bass. Measure up, but not very big. There we go. There we go. Not a giant one. But a bass! Woohoo! Jeez. Bass. Easy. Ain't little. But we got one. It's crazy. Here we go. Nice bass. On my toad that I like to throw. Really, I'm just trying to cover water because I'm looking for a pre-fishing sort of for a tournament that's a week away. So these fish I find today are gonna move, but whew. But water level is high, and I think it's probably already just started to come back up. And so I'm working my way back into these shallow pockets, and I seem to be finding them not quite at the very end, although I'm pretty close to the end here, but just a little bit out yet. But whew. So if you're ever in a situation where you're fishing high water, water's going up, work your way back in. That's where you get the toad. That Mississippi jig is great for that because I can throw that over gunk and junk. As the water level rises too, it puts a little water on top of the weeds, so a lot of times the swim jig would be a lot better than this. And yeah, just cover water until you find something. If the water gets really high up in the trees, if it's been up there for a couple days, work your way up into the trees and flip a little bit. But oh my gosh, I hope that was on camera. That looked like a little pike completely went 2 feet out of the water. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna keep fishing a little bit. I might add that stuff in there, but I tend to forget to do exits here. But thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Go to KarijiFishing.com and use code HFC10, get 10% off, and get a few Kariji swim jigs. So that Mississippi jig, especially if you're fishing in this gunky, nasty stuff, like where I've found most of them today, I've been up in this sloppy stuff. So that Mississippi jig is great for that. Cool. Add a comment, subscribe, all that business. And until next time, get out, catch some fish. I catch another one while I'm just sitting here. Jeez. What the heck? Oh heck, dude. Like